So we start in a cross-legged seated position, Sukhasana, sitting up straight and tall, closing the eyes, quieting the mind, and just take a moment to center in. And once you reach that place of quiet, open the eyes and go into a twisting action, turning to the right. Right arm comes behind, left arm comes outside the right thigh. Again, try to deepen the breath, sit up tall, and as you exhale, roll the navel a little from the left to the right. And then release and come back to center. Again, reestablishing that tall feeling. Deep inhale, and on the exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand falls behind, right hand crosses. And again, use the back arm to help to sit you up taller. Use the right arm to help to turn you a little deeper into the twist without aggression. Release, come back to center, sitting up straight and tall, and then laterally stretch to the right. So the right arm comes out, left arm comes up beside the head. And then come back up to center and keep that length to the left side as you laterally stretch to the left. Left arm goes out, right arm comes up. And keep the right arm and the head close together. And then release and come all the way back up to sitting upright. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, fold forward. Just try to keep length to the side body, and exhale into a forward stretch. Let the groins and the lower back stretch out. And on the next inhale, slowly release. Come all the way up to sitting. And then uncross the legs and lie back onto the back. And take the right knee into the chest. Grab the right shin, give it a gentle squeeze. And releasing that right leg down. Keep the right leg firm, bring the left knee into the chest, grab the shin, and again just let the hips and groins release into the pull. Then release the left leg down. Take the right leg into what we would call a half happy baby. You keep the right shin vertical. You catch the outside of the right foot. You pull the knee straight down beside the ribs. Left leg strong. And then release the right leg down, keep the right leg firm, left leg comes in, catch the outer edge of the left foot. And once again, just allow the knee to come gently down beside the ribs on the outside. And then release. Lower the left foot down, straighten the left leg, and from there, bring both legs up, happy baby. Catch the outer edge of the feet, keep the waist long, keep the hips down, and just gently go into the groins as you pull the inner knees toward the floor, to the side ribs. And then release. And lower the feet down. Once again, straighten the legs out, keeping them active. Take the right leg straight up toward the ceiling. Keep the left leg on the floor. Grab the back of the right thigh. And then releasing the right leg down. And bring the left leg up. Clasp behind the left thigh. Keep both legs firm, widen the elbows, and ease into the stretch. And then slowly release and lower the left leg down. And then bend both knees into the chest and just shift your arms out to the side, wide apart, palms on the ground. And take both legs over to the right halfway. Hold. Keep the left shoulder firm onto the floor and bring the legs back up to center and exhale over to the left halfway. And then bring the knees back up to center, over to the right, one more time. Legs back up to center, over to the left again. A little lower, possibly. And then back up to center, one more time, over to the right. And then bring the legs back up to center, over to the left. And then inhale and bring the legs back up to center. Straighten the legs straight up toward the ceiling. Bring the arms over the head. Reach the arms long, and 10 times lower the legs away from you. Raise the legs back up, keep the knees firm, and do that 9 more times. Inhaling and exhale as you bring the legs up. 8 more times. Six more times. Last 5, reach the arms a little longer, stronger. Lower the legs a little more. 4 more times. Two more times, lower. And one more time, all the way down. Pause, reach the arms, lengthen the side body like a good morning stretch. And then bring the legs back up to center. Bend the knees into the chest. Then you'll cross the ankles and just slowly roll up. And then just go into an easy cat's breath movement, where you'll inhale, kind of tilt the pelvis, open the chest, lift the head, look up. And then inhale, raise the head, look up. And make the exhale the active part, where you tuck the tailbone, round the back, and squeeze the breath out. Push the floor with the palms. And 4 more times. Inhale, ease into opening the spine. And exhale, push the floor, round the back, squeeze the breath out. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, body opens. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. 1 more time on the inhale. Move into the exhale breath. And then you start to come into the inhale breath, lift the pelvis, roll over the toes, go back into downward facing dog pose. And then 1 more time, come down onto the hands and knees. Go 1 more time into cat's breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and opening. Exhaling Inhale. Exhale again. And then come to center, with the body, where the spine is parallel to the floor, and right leg extends back, left arm reaches out to the front, and balancing, pause and breathe. And then release, come back to center. And just change sides. Take the left leg back and reach the right arm out. Push out of the left shoulder. And release. And one more time back into downward facing dog pose. And then take the right leg back, bring it up halfway. Continue stretching back evenly. Reach through the right leg. Right leg comes down, recenter, and left leg goes back. Left leg comes down, bend both knees, walk the feet forward now into Uttanasana. Open and fold, easy forward bend. And then Utkatasana, chair pose, bend the knees, raise the arms up, pause. And exhale, come all the way standing, Tadasana. Palms to the chest, relax the arms down beside. Then we'll go into a balancing sequence, tree pose, Vrikshasana. First pose, right foot comes up, center of the left thigh. Palms to the chest. And then take the arms over the head as you reach and lift long through the torso. Pause there and breathe. Keep rediscovering your center. And then kind of sweep the right knee forward as you reach down. Catch the right shin. Keep your balance. Draw the right thigh into the chest. Bend the elbows wide. Center. Pause. Breathe. And then we'll go into Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Catching the top of the right foot. Left arm comes up, sweep the right leg back, put a little pressure of the right foot against the right hand, and pause and breathe. Slowly as you release, right foot comes down, both arms come down, have a moment in Tadasana, recenter. Tree pose, left foot comes up, center of the right thigh. And palms come to the chest, pause. And then take the arms over the head and just make the body long and tall. And then bring the left leg inward as you reach down, catch the left shin. Bend the elbows sideways to kind of draw the left thigh in toward the chest. Firm the right leg, stand tall, have a moment there. And once again into dancer's pose. Left hand catches the top of the left foot, right arm comes up. Be a little more active in taking the left thigh back. Pressing the left foot against the left hand. Ease your way forward. And when you find that center, then just pause. And then slowly release and inhale, come right back up standing, Tadasana. From Tadasana, inhale, turn the palms out, raise the arms. And at the peak of the inhale, arch back. And then exhale and fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, walk back to plank pose, to Chaturanga up dog, down dog pose. Pause and breathe. Bend the knees, step forward, Uttanasana. Open again halfway. And then from the hips, fold forward again, deepening that forward stretch. Arms out to the side. Deep inhale, come all the way up. And once again, arch back. Exhale, palms to the chest. And repeat. Inhale. Take the arms out, bring the arms up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Open halfway, lengthen out through the front of the spine. Exhale from the hips, fold forward, deepen that forward fold. Bend the knees, plank pose to Chaturanga. Up dog to down dog pose. Bend the knees, step, open, fold. And arms out to the side, deep inhale, one more time, come all the way up. Arch back. And exhale, bring the palms to the chest. And third round, inhale, raise the arms up, arch back. Exhale and fold forward, Uttanasana. Once again, opening halfway on the inhale breath. On the exhale, bend the knees, step back, plank. Chaturanga, up dog. And to downward facing dog pose. Then bend the knees and step your feet forward again, Uttan. And in closing our little sequence, open, fold, inhale, come all the way up. And last time, arching back. Exhale, palms to the chest. And in closing, arms come down beside you. Have a Tadasana moment once again. And then the right foot will step back into a long stance, keeping the hips facing forward. Bend the front leg into a warrior one pose, raising the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, bring the palms to the chest, prayer position, and then twist the right elbow outside the left thigh. And keep the palms by the chest. Inhale, come back up to warrior. Keep the left leg still in a right angle. And once you're up, straighten the left leg and fold forward into a standing forward fold. Hands come to the shin. Lengthen out through the spine a bit as you open and deepen the inhale breath. Keep the right hand on the left shin. Take the left arm out to the left side and turn your left chest up toward the ceiling. And then untwist, step the right foot forward, Uttanasana. And inhale, come all the way up, standing. Exhale, palms to the chest. And now we step the left leg back. Warrior one. Raise the arms on the in-breath. Bring the palms to the chest. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Pressurize the palms, make the spine long, make the back leg firm. Breathe and twist. Then come back into a warrior. Palms stay to the chest, straighten the front leg, and fold forward. Take the arms to the shin. Inhale and lengthen the front body. Open up, put a nice long line through the whole side body, and then left hand stays on the right shin, right arm goes out to the side, and twist. And then slowly on the exhale, release. And left foot steps. And open fold, Uttanasana. And inhale, come all the way up, standing. And exhale, palms to the chest. And relax the arms down beside Heve again. Moment, center in. Find your breath, quiet the mind. And then in closing, we'll lie on the stomach. Take the arms wide out to the side, forehead on the ground. And then 3 times on the in-breath, raise the arms, raise the legs, everything comes up off the floor. Pause and breathe. And exhale, lower down. Release the forehead to the ground, palms come down, rest. And again on the inhale, everything raises up. And on the exhale, slowly release and come all the way down. Come up as high as you can. Raise the arms, raise the legs. And slowly release, come all the way down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Press back toward child's pose. And then cross the ankles and roll the hips behind the ankles. Bring the legs around to the front into a seated Dandasana. Right knee bends. Sit up straight and tall and twist, turn. And then release, back to center, straightening the left leg. Bend. And opposite arm outside the bent leg thigh. Sit up straight and tall. And then you'll release, back to center, right leg straightening. Lie back. And go up into bridge pose, feet about hip distance apart, roll the shoulders open, and up you go into bridge. And then slowly release, come all the way down. One leg at a time. Straighten the legs out. Arms beside the body, palms up, and Shavasana, final rest, where you let go of all the tensions in the body, in the mind, in the breath. So allow yourself to center into the letting go on the exhale breath.